All right, good morning from the Far East. I thought I'd just check in again and do a more of a talk video than a play one. And as it says right here, I just wanted to say thanks again. To be honest, actually, on Monday when I made the video where I was talking and thanking everyone for all the support, I actually didn't even realize at the time that it was even a little more than I thought it was at the time. Um, anyway, it's I should also say right off the top, actually, I'm a little more tired than normal today. There was a situation here last night at the apartment. It's okay, but we are without hot water until Friday, which isn't quite as bad as it sounds. It's probably, if you're listening to this anytime soon, it's probably still Tuesday where you are, and it's already Wednesday over here. So it's not going to be so bad. And I think even with the whole COVID situation, which kind of sucks, but I think we are going to go to a relative's house to get cleaned up here a little later on, but feeling a bit disheveled here at the moment. Anyway, not that you needed to know any of that, but it's anyway. I just want to say thanks again because to reiterate, like on Monday, I hadn't realized. I thought I don't know. I thought like I thought I gained a few subscribers, and I didn't even realize that at the time it had like doubled. So and again, I mean, I do this because I enjoy it, and any support that I get is icing on the cake. But to reiterate, I do enjoy icing a lot. Cake is good, icing is also good. Icing is fantastic. So, especially sweet, chocolatey. Anyway, you get the idea. And also, too, I want to talk a little bit about Mike Owen's Quick Play Pro Hockey. Makapupa, I've decided is the acronym for this, so I'm going to go with Makapupa. Hope that's okay. I'll probably still say Mike. I don't know. Mike Owens Quick Play Pro Hockey. Anyway, call it whatever you want to call it. It's an excellent game. And sorry to disappoint if you're looking for like a complete schedule. It's almost complete. Like I'm getting there. I really wanted to take my time and do a good job, and so I know this is messy. I don't really have it all typed up yet or anything, but I was just eager again. I just wanted to show. And not only that, but I also kind of want to share ideas. That's one of the things that I want to do with this channel. Not that I think I always necessarily have great ideas. And in fact, with ideas that I share, it would be nice to get feedback. But you never know. Maybe I'll share an idea, share some experience, and maybe it'll do something for you if you're looking to. I mean, I think it'd be really cool. Somebody who's looking to do their own replay project and they want something that's like time manageable but also fun. And I really try to strike that creative balance. And with this particular project, this 12 teams and 32 game regular season, I'm going on experience from a prior project of like a replay and alternate that I did for the 1968-69 NHL season about a year ago that I just sort of discovered kind of with that and a few other projects, kind of my Goldilocks zone, I guess, for, being married, working full time and then some, and still being able to do projects that I can do in a reasonable amount of time. So, anyway, a quick abbing to just show what this mess is here on a page. What I did actually was I wrote out I don't know if you want to call that some kind of graph or whatever, but this is all 192 games that would comprise the regular season schedule for this project. And then I did a random draw. I used a randomizer actually on this phone, and from 1 to 192. And I came up with actually after a couple of, okay, so I was going to try to do it this way. After a couple of false starts is when I decided. I just got the idea, just came to me at random actually. I don't even know what time it was. I wasn't looking at the clock. I did struggle a bit with sleep last night again. I'm Canada born and raised, so I'm not bothered by the lack of heat as much as say my wife. She's a little more bundled up than I am at the moment, but and I put this here because it's ahead of hockey season. And now this is just a mess. Oh goodness. But anyway, so go Habs. That's why he's here. But back to this. Yeah, this idea sort of came to me that, well, wait a minute, why don't I? Because I really like schedules that sort of look like actual NHL schedules from actual NHL seasons. And I've seen other people do replays. And if this is how you do it and you like to keep it simple, power to you. I'm not insulting you. But personally, I just, I like schedules that have a bit more of a realistic feel to them. And so this idea came to me that I could just randomly from 1 to 192. And what I would do is if teams repeated, so for example, if you look at these first few games here, say this is like day one, Buffalo at Washington, Vancouver at Hartford, LA at Winnipeg. The fourth number that I drew, which was not number 004, these are just the games listed in order. The Rangers and Washington came up. So I already had Washington up here playing a game on day one. And so I went, okay, there will be 3 games in day one, and this is day two. In a 12 team league, I think in a normal game night you'd have about 3 games like this, right? 3 or 4 games. I am going to so and then I and repeat the process until I get to 192. It's actually on 4 pages. But I think again, I started to say there that I don't mean to insult. I look at some other people's, other players' replay projects, and it's very like the Infinite Home and Home series, where they play and I understand it. I mean, it makes sense. It's organized. It's a lot easier and faster and simpler than what I'm doing here. And so I totally get it that if people want to do that. But I was just, I don't know, I'm geekier. And so I was just looking for something a little more schedule like. Yeah, I'm thinking out of like some hockey guy videos where he talks about some fictitious hockey leagues that he used to have long before he had a YouTube channel back when he was a kid, kind of a hockey geek himself. And he would talk about doing stuff like this and how he would actually geek out on making up a schedule. So this is why this has taken a couple of days. I really kind of geeked out on this, and again, a couple of false starts and stuff, trial runs or whatever. So, but I think now really all that I have to do, I'm going to go through. One thing is this did yield a few too many onesies. I don't mind the odd single day or single game day, but I think there are a few too many here. And so maybe for some really marquee games like here, game 19, Quebec and New York, I might leave that as sort of the game of the day. But some of the other like scattered onesies, I might bundle them into a day with a few games. So anyway, I don't know if that'll be of any interest to anyone, but I just felt like checking in and, reporting on that and just saying thanks again. And yeah, if I'm in a bit of an odd mood, even a little weirder than normal right now, it's just because of the interesting situation here right now with I mean, again, we're in Korea. It's not like we're in, I don't know, somewhere a lot colder. So, we'll be fine. But yeah, it's just checking in, I guess. Anyway, go Habs, and this project will get on the go shortly. I almost feel like saying something like be patient, but I mean, it's only been a couple of days. So this is still very much going to be on the go, in addition to Status Pro and all that other, stuff that I said. Yesterday, I was really feeling like playing out the apology session there with the game Paradise Hockey. So, and I don't apologize for that. That's a good game as well. So. Anyway, I think that's about it for me for now. I guess I should try to insert in there toward the end that, I don't know, anything like liking, subscribing, commenting, all that good stuff. It's never expected, but it's always appreciated. And yeah, once again, that's about it for me for the time being. So bye for now.